Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So we have started a Navis tutorial series, and in this episode 3 we will be discussing about how many types are there to open any kind of NWC, NWD or NWF or any other format that Navisworks product can open, and what are the difference between those file opening options like open, append and the merge. Okay, let's start. So here we are having a Navisworks Manage 2026 interface. Okay, so first, whenever you are opening a file, you can simply go to open file and you can select. Okay, so let's say I am having some NWC export for my particular project, so I am going to that particular location. Here NWC export and NWC export, and here right now only the NWD it is showing, but I am also having some NWC export. I want to open those NWC, so make sure that here you are choosing all files option. Okay, right now it is showing only the NWD files. Whatever will be the NWDs available in the particular folder, it will be showing only those file. Okay, but we want to open the NWC or any other format, whatever. So for that, you make sure that you are selecting here all files. So now you can see here I am having lots of NWC and I want to check that in the Navisworks. Let's say I want to check the architecture model for my building, so I will be simply clicking here, open selected. So here you can see my architectural building. Here this NWC is loaded. You can see also in the selection tree this got NWC file naming. So this is called our selection tree. You can also turn this back on with the help of this selection tree, on and off with the help of this tool. So this file we have opened. Okay, now after that, let's say for the same building I want to open append the structure model, the HVAC model, or the firefighting, whatever all other discipline I want to see in the same session of the Navisworks. In the same session, I don't want to open the another sessions with the new Navisworks Manager. Okay, so to append those files, there is an option that is called as append. Okay, so here you will be simply going on the append and you will be selecting the drainage, firefighting, HVAC, whatever file you want to now append in this particular session. You can easily select from here. Multiple files also you can select, simply open, and all those files will be available here. You can see HVAC model we are having right now, we are having the drainage model. Okay, so once you have opened architecture model in the starting, likewise us, we did the architecture model, we opened this one. Okay, after that those other disciplines we have added in the current session with the help of append tool. Okay, if by mistakenly you didn't use the append tool and you went to the open tab, let's say you went to the open tab again and now you have selected, let's say, firefighting, so it will be closing this session and it will ask you to save this session, and it will be opening this particular file whatever we have selected, firefighting, in a new session. Okay, so in this way we will lost all our previous existing files, and we will be having this firefighting as a separate NWC. Okay, so this you understood that you have to use this append feature if you want to see each trade work in a single Navis session. Understood? So let me append this again. You can see here structure, drainage, architecture, open. So this is how you have to use the append method. So this is the most used option in Navisworks to open any file. You can simply use this file, and let's say if you have went to here again, if you click on the new session, you don't want to save this existing, no, and now again you want to open a fresh file, again you will be going to append, simply click on the append. You can select the architecture for now if you want only architecture, and if you want the multiple, then you can select the multiple also, and simply you will be clicking on open. So append is the best feature here. Now what is the difference between, let's discuss this one. As you can see here also, open opens a new session, append add the particular files into the current session. Now third one is merge. It is very least used feature, but it is still we have to understood what is the difference between append and merge. So basically in case of merge, let me show you one example. Let's say I'm opening again a new file. Let's say if I'm opening this architectural file, or let me open this structure. Okay, now I am going to append option again. Now I am choosing merge and I am choosing the same file, not the different file. Okay, so in this case, when I am choosing the same file, okay, let me show you first with the append. If I go to append again, and structure I have already opened, but I am opening this structure NWC again with the help of append option. So in this case, what will be happening here, two structure file will be loaded. It means elements duplicacy will be there. If you run the quantification, then in the quantification two quantities will be there, and if you are running the clash detection, those two files will be available there. Okay, so this is not the correct way when you are merging, when you want the same NWC file to append again in your current session. But here one question is there, why we need same file to append again in our session? Okay, so for NWCs it is not mostly used, but in case of NWD, what NWD means we'll be discussing in detail in the next videos. So in case of NWDs, BIM manager, they are having lots of viewpoints, they are having some clash detection sets. They created lots of viewpoint here, so you can go to viewpoint, and from here in the review you can mark the viewpoints. Let's say here they can mark the viewpoint, they can mention what's the issue. So likewise for the same file, okay, same NWD are there, 2 to 3 NWD are there, and in different NWDs different viewpoints are there. In first NWD 10 viewpoints are there, then in the next NWD more viewpoints are there. But one BIM manager, he needs all those viewpoint in his current session as a single file. So in that case he will be using this merge option. In merge case, what will be happening, let's say I am deleting this again that we have opened using the append file. So yes, delete. Now I am going to merge session again. I am selecting the structure file again. In this case, you can see here only one file will be visible in the selection tree. So what does the Navisworks did here? It will be merging all the duplicate elements here, and whatever the viewpoints or anything you have saved in the second file, all those viewpoints will be visible here. So both file viewpoints will be visible here, your current session viewpoint files and the same file that another subcontractor having, but he has made some more extra viewpoints there. So both the viewpoints will be available there, but the properties or the elements will be available as a single element, no duplicacy will be there. Okay, so for that purpose merge option is also used, but however this option is not widely used in the BIM field also, because at a time we are creating those viewpoints or whatever the properties, we can export the viewpoint also, because in the viewpoints we are having an option to export. Okay, then we can share that XML and that particular person can import in his Navisworks also. So mostly clearly the append feature is most used feature to open any Navisworks file, and you can open all those kind of Navisworks format, and while opening in a single time you can select whatever files you want to open, and if you have missed, then again you can go to append, then you can select from here. So this is all about how you can open and what are the differences between open, append and merge. Okay, thanks for watching.